Hello, this is me just getting organised for being seen when I don't like being seen. So I came in here this morning to set up to film to say who I am and introduce myself, which I really struggle with. I really struggle with this. And so I kind of procrastinate and, I've got to get the lights set up and everything and the camera and put my art around me because it's what I do and I need to be seen doing the thing that I do. And there's a bit of me that's like cringing. It's like, oh my goodness, I can't cope with this. And part of that makes me have to stand in front of a camera and do this bit, which is the bit that I really struggle with. So I've been having a pep talk with myself as I've been setting up my pictures, which, they've been rearranged a few times. I've been thinking, Cass, this is where you used to play when you were little. This land that my house and studio is built on is actually part of a massive field. And I used to play in this field when I was a child. And just about where my house is, there used to be a great big mound where everyone used to bring their garden stuff and dump their soil and the old plants that they were ditching or grass cuttings. And nettles grew, and it was like a fantastic den for all of us kids. And we loved it. So we would bring our bikes and we would probably have like wellies and shorts or short skirts really, and we probably got stung. I mean, I remember being stung by nettles so many times. And we used to zoom around on top of this hill and all around it on our bikes at top speed. And in the winter, all the nettles would have gone, of course, and all the flowers and all the weeds would have just died, and it was quite barren. But the ice pond then appeared. I used to ice skate on top of this. It wasn't a pond. It was just land that had, a pool of water would settle there, and it would turn to ice. And so, of course, we would be skidding across the ice at top speed, screaming and well, I'm not sure what else, but having a great time, a really great time. So whether it was the winter and we were skidding around on our, you do it on the side of your feet, you just skid along at top speed, or if it was the summer and the nettles were as tall as we were, and we were cycling at top speed through all the little paths between the nettles and getting stung. We just had lots of fun. It was a lovely place to be and fun place to be and a safe place to be. And we'd play out till all hours in the summer. And I was thinking about the lovely smell, because it's a beautiful day, and the smell of like nasturtiums and Michaelmas daisies and nettles and ivy and grass cuttings and what an amazing fragrance all of that. If only they could make some perfume that smelled like that. I don't actually wear perfume, but that's the smell that comes to me as I remember those warm summer days and being on the bike and just screaming and having fun and playing with my friends. So it's just a weird thing to think that my studio is here on that spot and my house is there, right on that bit of land. It's incredible. Before that, we had the alley gate at the entrance to the field. There was this incredible, they were just literally like 2 railway sleepers upended, cemented into the ground, which when I was little, they towered above my head, but they're probably only about maybe 4.5 feet. But we would make that our seat or our horse, and we would take it in turns to sit on top of this, seat and be the queen. And the alley gate, you know, people would come through the alley gate to walk through Gretna up to Gretna Green. And it was, you know, it's quite a path and used by many, many people locally, but also people from all over the world who came to get married and have come here to get married for forever, for a long time. But we would sit on that spot and, you know, we'd sing and talk until late and just be. It was a really wonderful space. And just thinking about the generations before me, because before me, my mum would take her guitar and her best friend Janet would sit on the alley gate and they would sing and be on the alley gate and chill out till probably all hours in their hippie shorts and mini skirts and whatever else they used to wear back then. And not just my mum, but, you know, many people at the same time and before them. So this is a very special piece of land where I live, and it's steeped in history. And yeah, I noticed that, you know, that wild energy that was there before of embarrassment and cringe and, oh, I can't bear to be seen, all of that has kind of eased now. And I've got to a more real place where I can say, hey, wow, I live and work on that same piece of land where I used to play as a child, a very young child, and had lots of fun, either on the alley gate or on the ice pond or racing through the nettles at top speed, being stung until 10 o'clock at night. So yeah, I've had quite a morning setting up, and I guess this is a sort of me just seeing how I look on cam and hoping that the filming is going to go well today, because I have to film two lots of interviews and be seen and heard, and all that cringy stuff's back. It's like, oh, but this is me, this is who I am, it's what I'm doing. And yeah, I guess I've learned quite a lot over the years, and I'm now thinking about how my mum used to set up her studio, because she was a photographer, and she would be setting up all the lighting and the cameras and things. And I guess, you know, I need to thank her for modelling things to me, because I've learned such a lot just by watching and observing, and I guess that's what I do. I share stuff and people watch and model and, you know, copy, so that they can learn what I do, which is all about getting real and knowing ourselves, and I do that through art. I do it through art, I do it through collage. We tell stories, we meet and share in circles, and it's really, really important for us to find a space where we can be ourselves and really share and be seen. So I guess I have psyched myself up to do this, so I'm going to turn the camera off and make a start on the interviews. Still there. Okay, so what do you think of my art? This is me, my goddess, Star, and little me, I don't know if you can see her down here, and another little me of Star when she got her body, because she was very cut off from her body. She sort of lived mostly up in her head. And my angel, Safi's angel. Okay, I might be ready to start. Thank you if I've put this out there and you're watching it. Thank you for even watching. And if you'd like to say anything to me, please do, because we all need to be acknowledged, and I really need to be acknowledged, because it's a massive effort to make myself do this. Thank you so much for being here. Bye for now.